Hi, my name is Melissa Stenstrom. I am from this area. I was an Iowa State graduate with a BFA in metals and jewelry, and have also gone on to pursue higher education in other areas, art education in particular. But currently I welcome you to my studio for the Open Studio Tour that will be occurring in October. This is an opportunity for you to be introduced to my work. Off the top of my head, several things motivate me to create. Sometimes I'll see something and I'll think that would just make a great piece of jewelry. And other times it's people coming in and telling me they want something, and then working off of the things that they want incorporated into their piece, I develop new designs. So it's kind of a give and play both ways. I love to learn new techniques, and oftentimes the techniques inspire the jewelry that I make. So in addition to what people ask me to do and techniques that I learned or use to make pieces, I also find gemstones to be a very valuable source of inspiration. Sometimes I want to work with something in particular. Decided to become an artist kind of, I guess, at that formative age when you're going from high school to college, and decided to go be an art major. So took classes and got a degree, and actually went to work for someone and learned a lot more working for them and having that hands-on experience, and just kept going from there slowly but surely. I actually use several processes when I'm creating my work. Some of them are really basic, starting with the sawing metal, cutting it out from sheet, and then piecing it together with solder and creating pieces. But I also do some more challenging techniques. I will carve wax and cast it, putting it into a mold and replacing it with molten metal. And I also do several different hand-forming techniques, ranging from repoussé and chasing to anti-clastic raising. So it involves a lot of hammers and working with different tools. And it seems like there's a limitless quantity of tools I could get to make different things. So that's oftentimes the source of inspiration to people who want to try something new. When I'm working, in terms of how I feel about things, usually I get really focused, and it's just that I have my concentration kind of set on a goal that I'm working towards, doing something in particular, and then I find out when someone calls me or texts me and says, "Are you coming home for dinner?" or "Are you going to come pick me up from school?" Then I stop. I think that I'm most successful when my customers walk away with something that they really wanted, and they really got what met their needs for custom work or a piece of jewelry that they really like. So I feel that's the most successful. I've got to make lots of variation on different things that it's a lot of fun, you know, and it commemorates oftentimes important moments in their lives. What do I expect for you to see when you come here on the studio tour? I will let you come in my space and see all my tools, and I will even work on some of them to show you how they work. So I have a bench where I do all my finer details, usually the sawing, cutting, and stone setting are all done at the bench. And even wax carving, I switch out some of my different tools so that I can carve wax there, because you can't get the metal filings in your wax. They would mess stuff up. But almost all of the smaller detail stuff is done at the bench. And then in my back room, I'm going to try and get it together so you can see what it looks like when I play with fire, because I'll get my torch out, show you my setup for casting, talk to you about different processes because there's several of them. Please stop by. I'd love to see you.